You're probably wondering what classes I am taking. I am going to be helping with COVID testing this semester. I'm going skiing tomorrow. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is my first week of classes ever as a college student. Crazy thing to like wrap my head around. I literally can't even believe that I'm already a second semester senior. Because of my on-campus job, I am going to be helping with COVID testing this semester. Marquette has implemented randomized testing every single week. They're going to be randomly selecting around 500 students, faculty to come get tested at our gyms, and I will be working a lot of times in the mornings, and so that is how I started my day today. Woke up at 6 a.m., kind of got ready quick because my morning was super rushed, and also I'm not allowed to film at the testing for HIPAA reasons. I didn't really get very much vlog footage until now. When I got back home, I actually sat down at my computer to kind of one last time go over my class schedule, and I realized that I made a mistake when I was registering, and I'm enrolled in a health class this semester that I totally thought was going to cover one of my last requirements for graduation, but I was wrong and the class does not fulfill the requirement. So I spent my entire afternoon like on my computer emailing, kind of like fluffing around my schedule, making everything work, but I am finally in the clear. So officially can say that I'm on track for graduation at the end of the semester. But anyways, I think that is everything for like the super long intro. I guess I also forgot to like address that I cut my hair since the last time I vlogged. So in case you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, highly recommend I post all of my like most up-to-date life updates on there. So this is probably like 2 weeks of having this new haircut. I cut it right before sorority recruitment, which was entirely virtual this year. I posted a few like Instagram stories about it. Alright, it is now after 6 o'clock and I was so hungry when I got out of my class that I went straight to our kitchen and heated up some chicken noodle soup that I ate out in the living room while watching New Girl, which has been my new show that I've been binging lately. I am just starting season 2, so no spoilers in the comments, please. But then after finishing my bowl of soup, I was still hungry, and the thought of eating my salad really grossed me out for some reason. So instead, I'm having pizza rolls, and I also have some ranch dressing and cauliflower to eat with that. So not the most nutritious meal, but I guess it's what I was like craving in the moment. So I'm gonna catch up on some other YouTube videos while I eat this, and then because it is Bachelor Monday, I'm gonna go over to my friend's apartment and we're gonna watch the episode tonight together. Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Gonna be honest, I stayed in bed way too late today. It's now 10 o'clock and I have virtual class at 11, and I still need to shower and eat breakfast, and I need to respond to an email that's probably going to take me a while because the person had a lot of questions for me to answer. So can I do that all in an hour? I hope so. It snowed all of last night and it's still snowing right now, to the point where on like the news as we were watching Bachelor last night, they were notifying of school closings in Milwaukee, and that really only applies to like elementary schools. I still have class, but my view of the back parking lot is very snowy. I'll go to the front of the house to show you guys what's going on out there. I feel like it's hard to tell from up here, but there's a lot of snow and they haven't really cleared the roads yet. So I'm glad I don't have to drive anywhere today, and the walk to class I'm sure is going to be a very wet one. It is is now the next morning and I'm back from working the surveillance site, wearing my cute required t-shirt. Honestly, guys, because the surveillance site is in a gym and it's so cold, I just put the t-shirt on over a hoodie. So not my most flattering outfit, but I'm gonna go ahead and change out of this. And I never got a chance to eat breakfast before I left this morning, so I'm gonna make myself a bagel and cream cheese now. Somehow it's noon, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm actually going to clock in and get some office hours in for my other on-campus job. We have presentations starting next week that I need to prepare for, and then this afternoon I finally need to sit down with my planner and kind of add in all of the semester's due dates, exam dates, events, everything that's going on, because I have not done that yet. It's hard to get excited for virtual classes. All of my professors now are adding so much group work and like paper writing to their courses, which is just a lot to keep track of when you're in 5 classes. So it's definitely been hard to kind of like motivate myself to get excited for the semester. This afternoon I think I'll finally be ready to like sit down with all my syllabuses, syllabi. I never really know what the right way to say that is. After lunch, I ended up throwing in some laundry, so that is in the works right now. And like I said, I'm finally going to be kind of sitting down to do my schedule with my planner, which, by the way, you're probably wondering what classes I am taking this semester because I haven't really talked about it yet. I am signed up for 5 classes, which is 15 credit hours. Technically, in order to graduate, I only needed 9 credit hours, but I just felt like I still needed to have that like full student status and take advantage of my last semester here, so I still did like a full course load for my last semester. Actually, I feel like I should just pull up my check mark so that I can just tell you guys the official title of the classes instead of the abbreviations that I've been calling them. The amount of times I've gone on this website in the last 48 hours is honestly ridiculous. Okay, my class schedule. So first I'm taking a global literature course, which is the class I went to this morning. However, the professor put his own like spin on it, and it's going to be about like detective stories and like mysteries and stuff, so I don't really know how that applies to global literatures, but honestly that is just like so much more interesting to me, so I really don't mind. And then my other class that I have Mondays and Wednesdays is primary healthcare concepts. I don't exactly have a full grasp of what I am going to be learning in the class, but I can assume it will have a lot to do with primary healthcare concepts. That's a class that I have later today. And then I guess also kind of similar on the healthcare front is I'm taking an economics of healthcare and policy class. And I guess I just figured that both of those courses would be most applicable to what I want to do post-grad, which is work in healthcare administration or medical sales. And then my last 2 classes that I'm taking are outbreaks, epidemics, and pandemics, which is a very topic class, obviously, as we're all living through the COVID-19 pandemic, but this is actually a class that has been around at Marquette and been taught by the same professor for years. and I actually had her for my microbiology class sophomore year, and I really loved her then. So I'm excited to have another class with her this year. And the last class I'm taking is a sales class. It's called Professional Selling, and once again, I just figured that it would be relevant information for me to utilize later in life. So that is kind of like my breakdown of all my classes. And I also need to figure out when our mental health days are. I'm sure that in case you guys are also in college, a lot of you have also had your spring breaks taken away. During a normal spring semester, Marquette would have a Easter break and a spring break, and they got rid of both of those. And so instead we have 4 random mental health days on like random Tuesdays and Wednesdays throughout the semester once a month, which hurts just a little. Finished my Outbreaks homework and took a quiz. Clearly just got out of the shower. My hair is still wet, still not brushed through, but I have 15 minutes until my 8 o'clock meeting, and I'm finally gonna go heat up my dinner. I've been defrosting like red sauce and meatballs all day, so I'm gonna have that with the noodles that I just made a bit ago. Probably FaceTime my mom while I eat, and then log onto Microsoft Teams for my meeting. Hopefully I will have brushed my hair by then, but odds are low. I can't remember the last time that I checked in with you guys, but I think maybe it was before my meeting. However, it is now almost 11:30 and I'm going to bed. I do have to say though that I'm pretty proud of myself today with the amount of like productive things that I got done. I feel like normally I'm someone who is like all talk and all planning but little results, and so today I really felt like I put out a little bit of a to-do list for myself and I got everything done, everything checked off, so I'm feeling really good about that. But I will see you guys bright and early in the morning before my 9:30 class. It's been like 8 or 9 days since I was last in my car when I drove it up to school in the middle of a blizzard. Like, the driving conditions when I came up to school last week were absolutely awful, and I haven't been to look at my car since, and it looks absolutely disgusting. But it's too cold today to take it through a car wash because my doors would literally like freeze shut. So we're just gonna embrace the like dirty car aesthetic today. But finally on my way to, I think I'm gonna go to Aldi first, just because I've been told that it can be hit or miss. So I'd rather like go over there, see what I can get, and then if I need like grocery store items that they don't have, then I could just go to the grocery store next to Target. Obviously that's not ideal, but like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I didn't end up vlogging inside Aldi, partially because I forgot, but also partially because I was just a little overwhelmed. However, I just got back to my car to use like my wipes that I've been keeping in my car for the longest time, and they're frozen. How am I supposed to sanitize my hands now? I was afraid that they wouldn't have very many 3-subject notebooks left because of the Marquette and UWM students that probably would have bought Target out, but thankfully did find a 3-subject. Okay, so I'm back home and in our study room right now, and I thought it would be fun to first of all do like a quick little grocery haul, but also showcase you guys a little price comparison, because I did end up going to Aldi and a Fresh Market like grocery store and Target. So this is $16 worth of groceries from Aldi. I just got a bunch of like produce. I'm gonna try this like dark chocolate hummus because I was just wanting to like treat myself to something chocolatey, but I knew that this would at least be a little bit better for me with some pretzels. And then also got some snacks because I don't have any at the moment. Then this is $15 worth of groceries at the Fresh Market. Like, do you guys see this difference? Literally the same amount of money, and I got half the stuff. I did go to the Fresh Market though specifically because I wanted to get Polish sausage. And then this is $40 worth of shopping at Target. I ended up getting a 3-subject notebook for school and coffee, rice. These Go-Go squeezes, which honestly, I really only got because they'll be a really easy thing to like put in my pocket when I'm going to work at 7 a.m. and don't necessarily have time to make like a decent breakfast. And also, I don't think I've told you guys this in this vlog yet, but I'm going skiing tomorrow with my friend's boyfriend. He snowboards, I ski. Both of us didn't really have people to like go with the past couple of years, and we finally figured it out. We're going together. Just gonna make a little day of it, especially since it's syllabus week and school isn't that hectic yet. Well, since I last talked to you guys, I spontaneously decided to go make a banana bread downstairs in the kitchen, and I was talking to my sorority sisters Maggie and Christine the entire time I was down there because they were cooking dinner. I already ate dinner. I just heated up my like spaghetti and meatballs from yesterday and ate that in my room while watching New Girl, of course. So anyway, that is currently baking downstairs. It has like another half hour to go, so I'm gonna set a timer, but I'm about to jump onto a Teams call with the rest of the TEDx executive team, the director and our other associate director, and we're gonna chat before our meeting at 7. Like, we are so proud of you. Hello. Sorry I was late. I was making a banana bread. I
was telling her about the commencement announcement.
I know, right? Just a bummer. It is 9 p.m. I'm finally done with Teams for the day. I actually just realized I don't have to log on to Teams until Sunday night for chapter. That is 2.5 full days of no Microsoft Teams, which is really rare for me once the school year begins. Anyways, I am finally going to go have my first bite of my banana bread because I just took it out of the oven and had to jump right back into my meeting, and I haven't tried it yet. So I'm gonna go do that, do a little taste test, maybe hang out with some of my sorority sisters who are watching Star Wars in our living room, and then I need to submit the homework I started working on earlier before I go to bed. Also, probably I need to prepare and like pack for skiing tomorrow, be in bed by midnight. So I feel like I can do that in 3 hours. Because the bottom is so dark, I definitely burned it a little, but taste test. Not my best work, but edible. Okay, back in my room. I have both of my like ski gear bags ready to go. I'm still kind of gonna vlog tomorrow, but I will probably just grab a few like clips on my phone. I do a little skiing montage tomorrow, but just wanted to kind of like set the standard now. That's probably not gonna be amazing. Skiing isn't something that I've talked about in my vlogs often since starting college because honestly, it's not been something that I've done since starting college. Growing up, I learned to ski at the age of 5, and in winters, there were some winters where my family would go like every weekend or every other weekend. But ever since starting college, I was just having a really hard time finding a time to go, finding people to go with. So Griffin and I started kind of chatting about it, and he was also talking about how he didn't really have anyone to snowboard with because he's a snowboarder. So we both decided to bring our gear back to school and hopefully go at least a couple of times this semester while there's still snow on the ground and it's not too cold. I really missed it these past couple years, so I'm just very excited. So honestly, I don't think I could have come up with a more iconic way to end my last syllabus week ever. And of course, we'll be like social distancing from other people at the ski hill. I don't really know how many other people would be there in the middle of a day on a Friday. Griffin and I got separated on the ski lift for a second there. Whoops. So I'm on my own, but it's going really well. I think we're about like maybe 3 hours in, and absolutely perfect weather, perfect conditions, not too hot, not too cold, and excited to be on the slopes. So it is now 5:30-ish. Griffin and I are on a ski lift. Hello. Getting a little dark out, but they've turned on the lights, so we're gonna be skiing until we can't ski and snowboard anymore. Take a dinner break at some point. But yeah, going well. Well, it is now Saturday afternoon, and I figured I'd finally jump on my camera really quick to close out this vlog for you guys. I have a feeling this is gonna end up being a long one, and as expected, I did not get a lot of footage yesterday. Just kind of like the rush of leaving campus on time and just like chatting away with Griffin. I wasn't really thinking about pulling out my camera a ton, so I hope you guys enjoyed what little footage I did get yesterday, but I had so much fun, and honestly, we had like perfect weather, and I really don't think the day could have gone better. Other than that though, I feel like the only big other updates that have happened was this week the university sent out a message to the graduating class essentially telling us that there is not going to be an in-person commencement ceremony at the end of the semester, which, like, if I'm being honest, I didn't really expect there to be one, but I was definitely feeling bummed out that they didn't really wait and give it like a longer chance, because like who knows what's gonna happen in the spring. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a comment down below. Crazy that this is my last semester of undergrad. I just like can't even wrap my head around it or put into words. I feel like I've been seeing other college seniors posting their like last first week of classes vlogs already, because Marquette started later than other schools, and it's just crazy to me that like I'm almost done. It's almost over. How crazy is that? How crazy is my hair? But I need to stop blabbing. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!